test hole for the track here, and I predicted about 300 mil down would be clay subsoil, but we dug a hole over there and we come up with this nice red. You look at this nice red clay, and that was about 300 mil down, and then we're in here probably about 450. Just started to hit onto it here. It's a real hard clay surface there. Have a look. We've got like a sandy, muddy clay. Shouldn't be too bad. We'll see how it goes when we build the track. Just headed down to the bottom of the track. The tractor's on its way down. We're about down there somewhere through the trees. It's going to be probably roughly the bottom corner of the track. So we're probably on the outer of the second turn here, heading back up the hill a bit. Unfortunately, the track's going to be up on a slope a little bit, just because this is all the land we got to do it in, and a lot of trees here to get rid of. But anyway, so we're going to bring the tractor down, dig a test hole here and see what we find. What's that, about 300 mil, 350 mil down? Clay straight up, red, gritty, bit grit, not too much grit in it though. It's pretty good clay. It's almost like you'd see on a professional track. It is. That's perfect. How good's that? Just look at it. That's fine. Dead trees there and the forky trees over here. And that's the top of the line. We can't come any further than that. Can't come any further than there. There. Right. Join the dots. Oh fuck, that looks hopeless. There's the square. Like, because we've got space out here, so we could probably come down this way a bit more.
Do we have space out there?
Yeah, there's a bit of space there, not much.
I thought that was bank.
No, the bank's there. This goes down. That's where that dark green tree is, somewhere here. Real descriptive, eh? Dark green tree. There. Oh, look at that. Draw the inside line. Fuck.
Your track's got skinnier on that left side, right side.
Yeah, it's on a diet. How's that?
How's that?
Good.
Is that it, boss? Now we cook it. Oh, no. I think this one, that one's not quite right.
The other day we come down here and we got some pink tape. We taped it around the trees, put a line in around where we're going to roughly put the track. And today I've got the grader, and we're just going to try and clear as much as we can with what we can do, because we've got big stumps and big trees throughout it. So just wherever there's little trees and shit like that, I'll just knock all the little trees over. Knock all the little trees over and push them towards the outside. That way, next week when the dozer comes, he can come and he's got a line, he knows where he's working at, and he just push it out and start building the shape to it. Plus we get impatient and we want to see where it is, what it looks like, and roughly how long it is and all that sort of stuff. So we'll jump in this thing and we'll start just knocking shit over and pushing shit around and see what we end up. that clay was plenty deep enough. Like we got, have a look here, on the side of our cut here, we've dug out about 150 mil of clay from here and put it out there. So this probably got to go a little bit deeper there and a little bit higher here. When we're on a speedway track and you have a look at your crossfalls, like this will be a corner, so we probably want it a little bit steeper than this. But as a first dig, that's this clay in here. We've filled it 150 mil back up to the ground level. See, we're back to ground level here. That's topsoil there. This is clay here. I've put that clay out of here, and you see where I've cut it. Give it a quick roll, rolled it in and then cut it, and it's shiny and hard already. Like, it's just packed in so good, hey? 341 in the center line of the track, or probably further on the outer edge of the track, so that's not too bad. Hoping to get 400, but run out of space. But this is not going to be too bad. Corner here is a bit sharp, that'll come right in there. We'll lose about 10 meters there, so that'll be back to 320. Inside line, I predict about 300 meters by the time we've cut it out. So the dozer got here yesterday. I was at work, so he started without me being here, and holy fuck, what a crazy, I think he got lost, and he just made this track so wide, so big. So in there's pink tape on that tree, right? And over this side, there's pink tape on that tree. About 10 meters each side, 25 meters apart that is. And this is what he's done. He's turned up and he's cleared this track all the way around. Nearly, not quite all the way around. That is way outside the lines. All of these massive trees that were going to be the bund or hold the bund are now just knocked out. Like this down here was not going to be the outside of the track. It was only halfway between here and there, and the inside of the track was going to be in there a bit yet. But he's gone, taken this line as my inside line, and he's just pushed it out. So now we have so much track, so wide, just cleared. Just went over and had a look, and his dozer's got parts all off it, and he's got tools out, and my dozer driver's not here. Yeah, so hopefully he gets a new part and gets her all back together. I've got to catch up with him and pull him up because he's knocking way too many trees out. So we're on stage 2 of the track build. We got the dozer here and he's pushing trees and pushing shit down everywhere. I'm going to start on the topsoil in probably 2 or 3 hours, just knocking all the trees down first. Stage 3 is the last stage where we get the grader in here again and we'll grade the track up. I'll show you what he's doing. Here he is. Righto, so we just had a meeting with the dozer driver, and he's going to push the rest of the trees out. I'm going to go get the grader and come back, and I'm going to run lines around the outside so he knows how far to push the topsoil off and where to start. So I'll draw a line around the outside edge, and I'll come in and I'll draw a line around the inside edge. That way he's got a clear line to follow with the dozer, how much topsoil and where to push it off. So that's the plan. So I'm going to run home now and put some boots on. this. Here's the track, here's our wall. All that soil there's still got to come out yet. Look at this dusty shit. So we're down to clay. It's really deep here. This clay is like a metre deep nearly. It's a lot of dirt to move. But here we go, we're getting topsoil off here. This topsoil up here is only shallow. Anyway, behind me grader there, that's the wall pushed up. So that'll be our outside line now, is there. This is basically the inside line. So we've got a fair bit of width here. We've got 2 cars wide, nearly 3 cars wide. Down to the clay here, we just got to grade all this up to the right crossfall that we want. And yeah, that's it. We're doing pretty good. Fuck. This bank, man, this is the back of the track. It took all day to clear the topsoil off this track, and there was a shitload of it. So we're at the bottom of the track. She slopes uphill this way, and it's uphill that way a bit too. We're down to clay. You can just see the clay starting to come through there. Crossfall camber on this track is this way. We need to turn it that way. So we've got to dig all this material from here, dig it out and put it down here so it banks, slopes this way. That's stage 3. It's greater work from here on out. That's my ute down there. So this is my eye height. You can't see it, but that's how, this is a fucking big bank down here of topsoil. Here we go down, look. Look how fucking the dirt's going in the top of me boots. It's time to knock off. It's beer o'clock. Well and truly beer o'clock now. Here, have a look at this. Look how much dirt's in there. looks wet in the video. Yeah, but it's just what happens, you know. Breakdowns are breaking.
Why's the grader stopped?
What a freaking rush that is. It's up and there's not a grader broken down in the way.
Yeah.
You can hold your foot flat like
Well, I saw you.
a fair chunk of the way, hey?
Fuck off.
What happened, Mr. Drifter?
Fuck off.
Oh, let's see what happened. Oh, it's bogged. It's bogged.
Not because I ran off the track.
It doesn't matter, bogged is bogged. So, she just went to turn around. And she bogged. Noticed something funny going on here. What's going on here?
Who put the wheel on?
Oops. 3 are tight, that's all you need, I think. Too hard and I turned out a bit and the front wheels just went like fucking that and I ended up in the bull dust. Oh fuck me dead. Ugh. Fuel surge was hitting the